Hey YouTube, sorry my video was frozen at the beginning. As usual, I am here with a makeup tutorial. I've gotten so much accomplished today. It's amazing what you can do when your entire family is gone. And I'm sitting in a chair, turn up. It's one of my dad's military chairs that I think he took on accident from his job. So I've already done my hair. This is a second day wash and go. If you saw my bentonite clay first impression tutorial, this is how I got my hair to be so defined and shiny. It looks great. To refresh it, I just spray it with a mixture of water and castor oil. Yeah, so that's the hair. Today, let me just tell you what I did today. I did so much stuff today. So I woke up early because my sister had her, she's at her college orientation. They grow up so fast. But yeah, she's at her college orientation, which started at 8 a.m. So they were up real early. So they woke me up. So I've been up since like 7:30. And I practiced saxophone for an hour. I washed all my makeup brushes. I had a cup of coffee. I'm doing laundry right now. I dried all my makeup brushes. I let them air dry for a little bit and then I went in and blow dried them so they could be ready for this video. I shot a video about my new brushes, which some of them are in here. They're kind of hidden. These are the ones from BH Cosmetics. This brush set right here, shot a video about these. Go check that out. Watched a few tutorials. I brought in the trash bin, I brought in the recycling bin, I checked the mail, but there's no mail yet, I don't think it came yet. Set up doing laundry, washed all my brushes, played saxophone, practiced, I did some singing. Yeah, it's been a productive day, so I'm in a good mood, I'm happy. Gonna go, what else I have to do today is that I have to go pick up my fraternity hat that I got made for our convention. Yes, I'm in a fraternity for women. Sigma Alpha Iota. We have the same colors as Delta Sigma Theta. I often get confused for Delta because I'm in red and white all the time, or crimson and cream if you so choose to call it that. Anyways, so I'm going to use this today in my tutorial. If you haven't seen my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, I use the Missy Lynn palette, which I got in my recent unboxing. I did a BH Cosmetics unboxing, and I got this palette for free from BH, so I'm going to use this today in this tutorial. And this is their Dark Rose palette. And it has eyeshadows, blush, and it comes with a liquid liner. And I'll show you the inside. It says, create beauty as art and let others see your own kind of beautiful, which I like. And that's the inside. So I just want to show you the shadows and stuff in here. Back here you can get a more true color. So I'm thinking I'm going to do like a silver smoky eye, which is way too dressy for what I'm going to do today. Literally, I'm just going to go pick up a hat and chill in my house. But I like getting dressed up, and I'll probably take some pictures, you know, be cute. That's what my sister and I do. Sometimes we'll just get all ready and glam to go nowhere, and we'll just like have a little photo shoot in the house or in the backyard and stuff. And, you know, just look cute for ourselves. You know, we don't have to go anywhere or show off to anyone. So, that being said, let's get started. I've already washed my face and moisturized it. I used pure aloe vera gel to moisturize. This pimple right here, update, is basically completely gone. These ones are still lingering. My uterus feels a lot better today, so that's good. But let's just go ahead and get into this. So the primer I'm going to use is the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer with Rice Protein. I'm just going to take a little of this on my fingertips. I'll really focus this where I get oily. And so I'm kind of smoothing and I'm kind of patting as well. Making sure to get a little bit on my eyelids as well. And all up on my forehead. Hopefully this video won't be too long, but y'all know my tendency to talk, and because I don't edit these, they get kind of long naturally. So I'm going to try and move quickly because I already have in my mind what I want to do. And I already have the palette for my eyes. I already have my foundation chosen. The only thing I don't really have chosen is a lip color, but I know I'm going to do a red lip today. I'm having problems getting some more primer out of here too. It's almost empty. There we go. So a little bit more down here to my chin. On my cheeks, and I'm going to put whatever's left over on the eyelids because I'm actually wearing like a legit eyeshadow look today. And this primer does leave kind of like a white film or cast on the face. I don't know what's going on over here. Okay. I'm primed. Today's foundation is going to be the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Wear, the original formula in Cocoa. And I'm going to use a little cosmetic wedge. I used it once yesterday with my CoverGirl CC cream. Was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday when I did the Missy Lynn video. So I'm just going to apply a dot right on my forehead. As you saw me, just pour it directly onto the skin. And then I just take this and begin to distribute it. It is like a little bit more chocolatey than I am, but I still really like the color. As you can see, looking at this side of my face compared to this section that has foundation on it. It is a little bit deeper than me, but that's okay because, like I said, my body is darker than my face, and I like to match my foundation to my body because it's summer and I'm showing more skin. Even though my chest is pretty much the same color as my face, it's a little lighter. So I'm just going to do little dabs all around my face until I get the desired coverage that I want. And I like this foundation because it's sweat resistant, heat resistant, humidity resistant, and it's very long wearing. Yeah, you can see the color difference. Some on this side. It's also very liquidy. But it dries to a nice, like, demi matte finish, which I like. If you see me looking away, it's because I'm looking in the bathroom here that is behind the light and behind the computer. Making sure I go over my eyelids, under the eye. Make sure you blend into the hairline. And where's my little mirror? There it is. Oops, got foundation on my arm. Oops, just got more foundation on my arm. I'm making a mess. I feel like lately my videos have I've just been like making messes and having little mishaps more often than I normally do. I think it's because I'm trying to like cram in so many before I leave. And my brain is kind of scattered because I'm thinking about the things I have to do before I leave, things I need to do to prepare to leave, what I'm going to do while I'm gone, what I have to do when I get back, everything I need to pack. Do I have everything? Just coordinating with the people that I'm staying in the hotel with, coordinating with my boss, because I'm staying with my boss during band camp. It's going to add a little bit more to this general region of my face. Yeah, as you can see, it is a little bit deeper than me, but you know, we gonna work it out. But again, use whatever foundation you like. Use whatever primer works best for you. That's the great thing about makeup, is that you have plenty to choose from. There's variety. So do what works best for you and looks best on you. Alrighty. I think y'all know I'm crazy about my blending when it comes to like my foundation. Alright. It's like in the lighting, can't really tell. The lighting's all wacky. Okay, moving on. The powder I'm going to use to set my face. I'm going to use my CoverGirl Queen Lasting Matte Press Powder in Medium Deep Q425. And I may go in with a little bit of Black Radiance powder, but we'll see. Let me close this foundation so I don't make more of a mess. Put that over there. And maybe I'll use a new brush today. Maybe. Let's see. I'm going to use this new brush from BH Cosmetics. Let's start testing it out, incorporating into some videos. And this is their 116. And this is basically just like a flat top kind of kabuki foundation brush. And I'm going to use this to set the foundation. And I'm just going to go in and kind of press it over the skin. I don't really want to do too much sweeping, but I may do just a little bit of swirling to help blend everything. So I'm just kind of lightly going over my face with this, and this will help to instantly mattify and get rid of any extra oils that may have broken through in the like 8 minutes that I used to apply my foundation. But I'm really making sure to set like under the eye and the eyelid area so they do not crease, since I am wearing actual eyeshadow today. And as you can see, one half of my face basically is fully powdered, and how that looks compared to the no powder side, which is a little more luminous. It still has a nice slight sheen to it, but not as much as the other side. What is that noise? What's that? I don't know what's happening. I've been hearing strange noises. And you know, when you're home alone, everything is like 10 times more scary. And maybe my clothes in the laundry room. I don't know, maybe somebody's home. I know I locked all the doors. If I disappear from the video, somebody... Oh, it won't be uploaded. I would say if I disappear, somebody please call. Please. If I just magically disappear. I always do like less, I feel like, on the left side of my face, because I always start on the right side of my face when it comes to like powder and stuff. But again, the left side of my face needs less coverage, so... So far, I'm really liking this brush and the way that it's applying the powder. So, let me go ahead and look in here. Oh yeah, looks good. Again, make sure that if you're oily, that you really set your T-zone and set the places where you get creasing. And don't forget the hairline. You don't want mask face. Okay. As usual, I'm not going to do like mascara in this video because that just takes up extra time, and everybody knows what eyelashes look like and what it looks like to apply mascara. Just so I can save a little bit of time. So, alright, my face is all set with powder. I'm trying to decide if I want to add like any highlighting powder, because this foundation is a little bit dark on me. Well, my clothes are done washing. I don't know if y'all can hear that beeping. Okay. So just to highlight under my eyes a little bit, I'm going to go in with this sun-kissed bronzing powder that my dad got. Was it my dad or one of my ex-boyfriends got at like a little station in the mall where they try and like sell you stuff at the little kiosks. And because this powder is a little bit lighter than me and it's shimmery, I'm taking the same brush I used for my foundation. And I'm literally just going to pack this on and let it bake so that it gives me a little bit of a highlight under the eyes. And I'm literally just going to leave this here until the very end. I'm really just focusing it right under the eye. Because I don't really like to wear concealer. And I'm bringing it up the side of my nose a little bit. Oh yeah, girl. This is kind of like how I normally highlight because, like I said, I don't like using like cream products or concealer or liquids to highlight with. I'd rather just use a powder. Especially being oily. I'm an oily person. You can just go ahead and do all your highlighting. So I'm going to do a little bit in the center of my face. I'm not actually going to highlight like with a highlighting, like with the actual highlighter. I'm just going to use this today because I kind of just want to stick to the things that are in the palette. But as you can see, I'm going cray. But I promise I'm not going to stay like this. And I also don't plan on like contouring today with the powder. I'm just going to do this. There's so many options out there. Like I said, do what works best for you and your face shape. I have a nice bone structure, but it's not like super noticeable without emphasizing it. Like my sister, her cheekbones, like she actually has a natural contour, but with me I kind of have to like emphasize it so that people notice it because I have rather chubby cheeks for being such a slender person. Like I said, I'm just patting this on to the areas I want to highlight. I'm also going to go like right here. Alrighty. Now I can move on to showing my eyebrows. Y'all want to see my eyebrows? Even though I do the same thing. I might save my brows for the end too, so it's going to look a little strange. I'm going to do my brows and mascara off camera because y'all have seen me do them several times and my process is fairly simple. Alright, putting my products away. I like to stay organized. Onto this palette. I'm going to try and do this in under 30 minutes, guys. Which gives me 10 minutes. Alright, so this is the dark rose palette. I already showed it to you, but here's a close-up just so you can see. And let me get a brush. Alright, for the lid, I'm going to use this e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush, and it's just a flat, dense brush. And I'm going to go in with this silver color right here, this nice shimmery silver color. Does it have a mirror on the other side? No, this palette does not have a mirror. That's the only bad thing about this palette is that it does not have a mirror. So I've got my little mirror right here. Like I said, I'm going in with that silver. Show it to you one more time. right here. I'm going to pack this all over my eyelids. Oh my gosh, I'm having issues. Like getting everything to stay on the counter. So I don't think I've ever used BH Cosmetic eyeshadows except for the Missy Lynn palette yesterday in my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me, which is almost kind of like a Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. So this is like the first time for everything. Also, this brush is slightly damp. Okay, so this color is like kind of gold and silver at the same time, which I like. Like I said, I'm focusing this on the lid and trying to stop right at the crease, but I want my whole lid to be covered. The color payoff is really good. I think that my brush being slightly damp really helps the color as well. Alright, to the other eye. And like I said, I'm going for like a silver smoky eye and red lips. What do you like daytime smoky eyes? But I'm loving how shimmery this is. I'm loving shimmer lately. Shimmer and purple and pink. Okay. Make sure you get all of it. Make sure, if anything, to focus on the inner 2/3 of your lid. If the outer part isn't fully saturated in the shimmery silver, that's okay. But you want the inner 2/3 to definitely be pretty well covered in the silvery shadow. So that's what we have so far. Very pretty. I'm now going to take another BH Cosmetics brush, and this is their 122, and it looks like this. I'm going to go in the crease using, I'm not sure if this is brown or going to be purple, but I don't want it to clash with what I'm going to wear. So maybe this won't be daytime smoky. We're going to go in with the black silvery shadow right here. This one right here. It's very shimmery and it's black, like a blackish gray color. And I'm going to start to work this on the outer portion of my eye and into the crease. Like so. And this brush is rather dense, so it's really good for placing, but not so much for blending. It's very, very dense. Hopefully y'all can see that. I've got the outer V really, really dark. I'm not making it too big though, like I'm not letting the color get too far outside of the crease because I don't want it to be too winged out, like it's still daytime. Even though the eyes will be on the darker side. So I'm keeping it really close to the crease, like really in the socket. I hope that makes sense. I'm not letting the shadow go too far up at all, because I'm probably going to use another color for like the transition and to blend this out. Just so you can see what that looks like so far. And go back and deepen up the outer third by like patting it on. Patting the shadow on. And now whatever's left over, I am kind of going just a little bit above the crease. I'm blending it out just a little bit with this brush, but it's really hard to blend out with this brush. So that's what that looks like. Oh gosh, I only have 5 minutes left. Okay, under 35 minutes. Now what do I want to do? I hate time constraints. Okay, so I'm going to take a fluffier brush. I'm going to take, make sure it's dry. I'm taking this brush from Coastal Scents. It's just like a little fluffy brush that looks like this. You can see it. It's very fluffy, and I'm going to take the brownish plummy color right here, and I'm going to use that to blend out the black and use it kind of as a transition color for this look. Oh gosh, that's actually really dark. It's not as brown as I wanted it to be. It's okay though. We'll work with it. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's actually kind of dark. But it's on the matte side, so it gives a nice kind of like gradient effect. So I just applied that slightly above the shimmery black, and this is like a matte plum color. And now I'm going to take a clean brush from Coastal Scents. Yep. And this is big and fluffy. And I'm really just going to go in and blend this out so that it's not as harsh. We're just blending this out so it's not as harsh. The clean brush. So that's what we have now. Now I'm going to take another brush from Coastal Scents. This is a really, really small brush to do my inner tear duct. And I'm going to take the same silver that I put on the lid, and I'm going to apply that in the inner tear duct and the lower 1/3 of my bottom lash line. And this will really help to open up the eyes. And because this brush isn't damp, it's going to come off a little brighter. So when you apply the shadow with a slightly damp brush, it comes off a little more like gold, like a silver gold. But when you apply it dry, it's more of a true silver. And it's a lot lighter, as you can see. Like I said, apply this to my inner corners. And I'm taking it in like the inner 1/3 of the bottom lash line. One-third halfway, about 1/3 to halfway. And I'm trying not to get it wet, the brush wet by my eyeball. Like so. Next, I'm going to take an even smaller brush, and this is an e.l.f. brush, and this is the small precision brush, the one I used to use on my eyebrows all the time. And I'm going to take that shimmery black, and I'm going to do the rest of my bottom lash line with this to deepen up the outer 1/3 to half of my lash line. And I'm putting it almost like on the waterline as well, because I don't want it to get too dark or smoky. And make sure you blend it in with the other color just a little bit in the middle. so. Okay, yeah, I'm running out of time. I've got 5 minutes until this video hits 35 minutes. Alrighty. And last but not least, I'm going to take that matte plum color that I used to blend out the crease, and I'm going to use that to kind of smoke out the bottom lash line just a little bit. And I'm going to use the same brush that I used to apply the inner 1/3/half of my bottom lash line so that the colors kind of all blend and come together. Like this all over the top. So I'm going back to this brush that has a silver on it. I know it's starting to run. And I'm going into this same like matte purple color, and I'm just going to use that to kind of smoke out the bottom. And I'm just looking into the mirror that is in the bathroom, which is like 2 feet away from me to do this. It doesn't have to be super neat or precise. I'm just going to use that. Hope you can see. And after you do this step, that's it for the eyes except for mascara. I don't think I'm going to do eyeliner with this look because then it just gets too like nighttime with the wing liner and stuff, but we'll see how I feel with the rest of the face done. I'm actually going to go back in with a little bit of that shimmery black in the crease. Just a little bit. Alrighty. So that's it for my eyes. You can add wing liner if you like. Like I said, I'm probably just going to add mascara to it. So let's go on to the rest of the face. I'm going to use a blush from this palette. And because I'm going to have on a red lip, I think I'm going to use this kind of peachy blush very lightly on my cheeks. And to apply this, I'm going to use another one of my new brushes, and this is the 113, and this is just kind of like a fluffy brush that you can use for anything. And like I said, I'm going to use this blush again right here with this kind of peachy tone one. Oh, I feel like that was really good. Oh gosh. I didn't expect it to come off. Oh, well, oh, okay. Well, this looks more like a highlighter than a blush on me. Oh, okay. That totally like effed up my makeup. But we're gonna run with it. I'm gonna apply some to this side. Yeah, that I was not expecting that. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's totally like right on the apples of my cheeks. Oh. Well then, these are not blushes for people that are bi-color. These are highlighters. At least this one is. Yeah, so do you see that though? Oh, okay. Moving on. That concludes me using this palette. So far, so good. I like it. I know I can get so many different looks with these colors, so I'll be using this in future tutorials. I don't think I'm going to use the liner, but if you do see me in wing liner, I'm using this one from this palette. Again, this is the BH Cosmetics Dark Rose palette. The only downside about this is that there's no mirror, and some of the blush colors may come off as highlighters if you are a deeper complected woman like myself. So now we're just going to go into the rest of the face, and I'm using the same brush that I used to apply the highlighting powder and the actual foundation setting powder. And I'm just going to go in and buff my skin to kind of blend away the highlighting powder and to blend this crazy blush highlighter into the skin, and just to blend everything all together. And I'm buffing with like a kind of heavy pressure, I guess. Like, I'm not buffing lightly, I'm really buffing the skin now. Give your face a little massage. Buff, buff, buff. Buff it out. Buff it out. Buff it out. Alright, 36 minutes, okay. I just need to show you lip color after I'm done buffing. This is a technique I learned from Goss makeup artist, Wayne Goss. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Hope I'm not butchering your name. Oh, I just got this like kind of in my mouth. I hope you guys can see like the smokiness. This is gonna look really, really pretty with a nice bold red lip representing SAI. Yawns. Okay. I'm still feeling some type of way about that blush though. Like this is highlight on me. And I'm like trying to blend it out, but it's not budging, y'all. It's not going anywhere. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna be blowing on the cheeks. Okay, moving on with life. Just make sure everything's well blended. Lip color. Like I said, I'm doing a red lip today. If I would have known that this was going to go this long, I would have picked it out already. Let's just go into the lipstick basket. It's in my lap, so if you continue looking down, it gives you a chance to look at the eyes, see how they look. What lip do I want for today? Do I want a matte lip, guys? Why is this so hard? See, this is why I need to plan ahead, right? Okay. So I've decided that I'm going to mix these two. And I'm not going to put a gloss over it, so it's more on the matte side. And the two lipsticks I'm going to mix are this Wet n Wild 911D Stoplight Red, which is a very, very bright red, which I love. But I'm going to mix it with a deeper red from Black Radiance, and this is their Sahara Red, or Rouge Sahara. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one first. Let me get a mirror because I don't want to mess this up, and we're running out of time. And I'm kind of using this to outline my lips. All the freaking highlighter blush on my cheeks is distracting me while I'm putting my lipstick on. That's like how intensely it applied. Okay. So that is the Black Radiance one. I'll show it to you. And Sahara Red. And now I'm going up with Wet n Wild 911D Spotlight Red. Yeah, Stoplight. I'm really focusing this on the inner part of my lips. Gives kind of like an ombre effect. Yeah. And last but not least, makes my teeth look really white. I kind of want to mattify this a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cosmetic sponge. I'm just going to lightly kiss it. Just to get the excess lipstick off. And then I'm going to take, what am I looking for? I'm going to take, I'm looking for like a translucent-ish powder. Put over the top. Alright. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this powder, which is supposed to be translucent. And I'm going to put it on the other side of the cup. And I'm going to kiss again. Oh, Lord. You see how that mattified it? My lips. And I'm just going to go around. I got a little bit of it on my face. This is turning out way longer than I needed it to be. Okay. But that worked, though. But now it's kind of on the outside of my lips. Hope y'all can see that. It's a little messy. But I'm going to go in and clean it up with a liner. A dark red liner. And put on mascara and eyebrows and all other stuff. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look, this tutorial. I know it's long. Fast forward through what you fast forward through. Don't even watch it all. Whatever. Like I said, I make this for fun. I hope you enjoyed this look. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, YouTube.